What's up, guys? It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It's currently 3:51 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, June the 25th, 2025 year of our Lord. And it's hot as hell, guys. It's 104 degrees right now. Just got into it with the Terminix guy. This is something that's never happened to me before, man. I pulled up on a property and started mowing, and I was about halfway done with the front yard. The Terminix man backed in the driveway, and the backyard, I typically mow the backyard on this property with the 61, but I figured since he was working, I wasn't gonna bother him. Let him do what he's got to do. I could mow it with the 36. I could get by with the 36. Well, he got all in my way, man. And you know, it didn't hinder me from doing my job, but at the same time, he was getting dust all over him, man. Ain't nothing I can do about it, man. I'm not gonna quit so he can do his job, you know what I'm saying? Well, I finished up the front yard and got to the back, and I had just a few passes left in the backyard when he came back there, and he was right by the house doing something. And he said, "Hey, man," he said, "that thing getting dust all over me, man." I said, "So what you want me to do?" I said, you want me to quit working so you can do your job?" And he said, "No, I'm saying you can't go to the other side of the yard." I said, "No, I can't go to the other side of the yard, man. You saw me on this property before you backed into the driveway, man." I said, "I'm almost done." I said, "You just got to bear with it." He said, "Man, you can go to the other side of the yard." I said, "Yeah, you can go sit your fat ass in that truck too." He said, "Say what?" I said, "You heard what the hell I said, man." I said, "It's 104 degrees. I didn't say 104. I said, "It's 100 degrees outside. I'm hot as hell. I'm tired as hell. I got dust all over me. You coming over here getting in my way." I said, "Don't come over here throwing gas on the fire, man." I said, "When you approach somebody, you better mind your damn manners in this heat." And he said, "I'm just saying, it ain't got to be like that. I'm just saying, it ain't got to be like what you talking about neither." I said, "If you think I'm fixing to quit doing what I'm doing and go sit on the other side of the yard when you saw me on this property before you pulled in so you can do your job, you have lost your mind." I said, "That ain't happening, man." He said, "All right, man, whatever." He finished doing what he had to do. I finished doing what I had to do. I blew the property off. Wasn't worried about getting dust all over him or in his truck. I'm sure I got dust all in his truck. Didn't really care. At that point, man, done pissed me off, you know what I'm saying? But, man, don't come to somebody sideways when it's 100 degrees outside. When you see somebody on a property working, before you pull up to that property, give that man a few minutes to get the job done. You know, if he's taking an excess amount of time, longer than what it should probably be taking him to do the job, that's one thing. I get it. Approach the man like you got some sense and ask him how much longer it's going to be. But don't go over there and get in somebody's way and expect them to quit doing what they doing so you can do what you got to do, man. That ain't the way the world works. And you damn sure ain't going to get over on nobody in Columbia County, Georgia like that. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just curious, man. Have you ever had anybody do that to you before? If you have or hadn't, that's fine too. Just leave me a message, leave me a comment down in the box below to explain to me what happened, man. But should I have handled this better? Or do you think I handled this the way it should have been handled? Y'all let me know down in the box below, man. But hey, I got one left. I'm about to be at number 10, probably about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Depending on this traffic right here, man. All this road construction on Furious Ferry Road. But yeah. Got one more, man. It ain't gonna take me but about 15-20 minutes at the most, man, and I'll be done. Go home, crack open an ice cold beer, get me a cold shower, and sit in the AC for the rest of the evening. But hey, man, look, I hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all are staying hydrated out there. But hey, man, until the next one, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holla at y'all.